Hello? Hello? Hello, 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 hello. Hello? Oh, fuck. No. So, started talking a bit late. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I am Paramedic293, and today I'm bringing you coverage of the 2018 Tabletop Games Waifu Battle and Slash, starting off with Waifu Battle. I'm not going to be participating in this one myself. I'm just going to watch, and I'm going to stream, and I'm going to commentate, and that'll be it. Playing, we have Nagi, MT, Souly, and Cal, who are going to be testing the game out for us, and if the game does well and everyone likes it, we'll put it forward through to the Olympics later this year. So, okay, I think she's done explaining to everyone. And I think we're just getting started. Let me just quickly provide the link to everyone on the chat. not actually showing up. Oh, there it is. Cool. Yeah, for this one, any British players out there or observers out there will probably recognise this as top trumps, and that is literally what it is. It is literally top trumps. You could see it written over here. The likelihood of this making it through to the Olympics is very, very small. Very, very small. But the purpose of the games is, you know, it's not like every single event we do is going to make it through to the games. We test them, and we have an official word on whether they're going to go through or not. In this case, it's highly likely probably going to be not. There's nothing wrong with the game itself. The game is kind of fun. It's kind of interesting to play, having tried it already myself. But it's just... there's too much RNG involved, and not even that so much, because I don't mind RNG. If you've seen before, we have Tonk in the games. That's a lot of RNG, but there is literally no strategy involved in this at all. It's literally just, is your card better than the others? If it's not, then you lose. If it is, then you win. And it's just whoever manages to push the deck down as far as everyone else. That's all it is, and there is literally no strategy, no tactics involved, no skill, really. It's all RNG and all luck, so that really goes against the spirit of the Olympics, or the whole point of the Olympics. It won't be going through, unless I get everyone here saying, oh my god, these are amazing, let's do it competitively, which I really doubt we will. So, the one we'll be testing tonight will probably be Slash and maybe Flickball if we have the time, because we didn't do that on Wednesday. And while I've got everyone here, I'll give it a go, though I don't really fully understand it myself right now. So yeah, we'll just keep a watch for it now, but don't expect to see this at the Olympics later this turn. Either way, we will still get a gold, silver and bronze medal winner, so, you know, there's going to be some medals given out for this event. We'll probably just never play it competitively again. Our history is filled with a few things, with a few events like that. This is the third event of the tabletop games. The first event, mini golf, went well, but it wasn't a test. It was just a replay of an event we did a long time ago. We did at the Olympics, and we know it was coming back, so it was just a test, and I won gold. The second event, a bit more interesting, curling. It took the place of Connect 4, because Connect 4 was actually meant to happen that night. Curling. It was interesting, to say the least. There was a bit of organisational troubles, as you normally get from an event that's a bit spontaneous, but it was... I quite enjoyed it, and the other two claimed to have enjoyed it as well, so... I mean, yeah, I'm confident about it, but I don't want to make any decisions on it just yet, because I want to wait until the tabletop games are over to decide which events are going to make their way through. Now, as for the tabletop roster so far, we know poker and mini golf will be in it. I would like an extra 4 events for it. At maximum another 6, but that would put it on par with OMG as the biggest event thing at the games, and I don't know if that's really something I want from tabletop. So, yeah. Sorry, I would zoom in a bit further on the stat. I'll look at the table this way. Probably should give you guys a better idea of what everyone's got. Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, I quite enjoyed it, and the thing is with curling is it's kind of similar to bocce, which we had last year, but that was probably, being fair, probably the worst event of the Olympics. Not necessarily in the fact that the event itself was bad, but it was just really no hype behind it, no interest at all, and it was just kind of slogged through it, and Igni won in the end, which just says it all, really. So yeah, curling's quite similar to that, but it has a bit more of a tactical system behind it, because you've got 8 stones, as they're called, and you have to like curl them along, and you've got to get them as close to the center as possible. It's not like bocce, where you have to get it close to a ball, and then it's kind of fuzzy as to who got closest. You've got to get it towards as close to the center as possible, and then you add up points to the amount you've got inside the target zone. At least that's the way we did it. I don't actually think that's the official rules. I'll have to look up the official rules of curling before, if it does make it through to the Olympics. But yeah, it's enjoyable. It's more enjoyable than it sounds, and I think it has a good chance. It depends, because we've got some really strong events coming up later in these games that I'm really looking forward to. Portal checkers and 4-player chess especially, I think, should be quite successful, because the sort of twists and variations on games we already know, on games we already know that work. Like, checkers has been a part of the part of competitive debug for 3 meta games now, the 2 OMG games in the Olympics, and will definitely be returning for the next Olympics in OMG's version. But in tabletop, this is a different version that adds a bit of a twist to it, so it's not like as predictable. And you can you use portal checkers literally to portal around the fucking thing. I need to read up on the exact rules a bit more, but it looks more interesting. And 4-player chess is literally, as it sounds, it's 4-player chess. It's a few extra moves and stuff. I think that one's going to be quite interesting, because the chess event, nothing wrong with it, but it sort of drags on a bit, because it's always 1v1, and a 1v1 game of chess can take 30 to 40 minutes to complete. So if we just had one big battle of free-for-all 4-player chess, I think that would be a better replacement and a good alternative to the traditional format. Yeah, so those are 2 I'm pretty looking forward to. Flickball, I think, has a good chance, but it's one of those games you've got to learn the rules all over again, and I'm not even 100% of the rules myself. It really had great potential. I don't want to waste that potential. I really have hopes for it, but we'll see. Uno Plus is another one, but we tried Uno in the tabletop games last year. This is a bit more different. It kind of gives you more strategy, more tactics. It's less RNG oriented. So we'll see how that one goes. Trying to think of what other events we've got. Poker obviously is the last event. We know that's making it back, because that's kind of like the tabletop event. What else? I'm sure I'm missing a couple. Oh, Total Recall. That's Souly's other event. I don't really know anything about that, if I'm honest. I really don't know. All I know is it's Rick and Morty based. I don't really know what the gameplay actually is, so I don't really have much to say about that. I think that might be it of the 10 events we're doing. Yeah, but yeah, it should be interesting. I'm looking forward to it. So, as at this point, it kind of like if there's an event slot open at the end of the Olympics, at the end of the games, sorry, at the end of the TTS games, we'll look back on the events of the 8 events that we did that aren't already making it through. Sorry, I've lost track. Of the 8 events that aren't making it through, we'll go through each one of those events and decide, first of all, if it should make it to the Olympics or not. The ones that aren't going to make it, we'll toss aside, and whatever we've got left, we'll prioritise them to push towards the Olympics. For example, if 5 events made it through, and let's just say Portal Checkers, 4-player chess, Flickball, Slash, and Total Recall, and then would say, okay, so we've got 2 events of the Olympics already, let's aim for 6, so we'd pick the 4 we want to go through from those 5, and that would be it. That would be TTS made up. But yeah, I mean, hopefully by the time at the end of this month, the tabletop games will be finished, and not only that, but we'll have our complete Olympic roster set up, as there'll be no more to do. April's just like a relaxation month before the games start. So this is the last major test of events. Yeah. Oh, and there's also the rogue element of Connect 4. Now, Connect 4, it works as an event. It really does. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, it's a bit... It's in some cases, it's like a solvable, winnable game, quotation marks. But it was in the Olympics last year, but it was kind of a bit gimped because I won. MT came last, and he always was fancied for the gold, and it was mainly because like physics issues. We've got an updated version of Connect 4 that doesn't have physics issues, so I mean, there's nothing stopping it from coming back, but interest at the moment does seem to be very low, and I don't really want to put it through unless we've got 4 players who want it, and at the moment, really only me and MT do, as far as I'm aware. I know Souly and Nagy hate it, pretty much, and they won't play it, and they're 2 of the most active tabletop players we have, so I don't know. we've got a couple more tabletop players joining us. Blonde is getting it very soon, and Quick should be getting it at some point as well. So the player roster is ever growing. Hopefully by the end of March, we'll have a much better idea of what we can expect from tabletop at the Olympics. So I'm not sure who's winning. Let's have a quick check who's how many cards. Nagy's got 11, Cal's got 20, Souly's got 12, and MT's got 17. So Cal's winning, then MT, then Nagy, then Souly, then Nagy. I don't know how they're planning on doing this. Souly, I suggested a time limit to Souly, but she said something like, if it goes on too long, we'll double. Those were her words. We'll go on double. So yeah, Cal's just pointed it out as well. And because we pretty much know this isn't going to do the Olympics, I don't know. I'll just let them play, and then after a while, if I feel like it's going on too long, I'll let them know. I'm more eager to try out Slash because it sounds a bit more like Olympic oriented, kind of similar to Cards Against Humanity. For other competitive stuff going on in and around Tobog, Rocket League Invitational is reaching its halfway point. We've got 3 matches to go until the halfway point is reached. This week we've got Jack and Drig still left to play, and the next week it'll be me versus Drig and Jack versus Sly, and that'll be it. And we'll take a 2-week break off after that, and then we'll return for the next 5 weeks, where it'll be the last 5 weeks, and we'll finish them there. I'm going to throw in a couple of other one-off gold medal matches throughout the month. Not tests, but like, there's a couple of things I want people to shake off the rust on. Like I mentioned earlier, in April, we're not doing any events at all. No events at all. Not even all you might get is like a spontaneous event. Like I might say, do you guys want to put in some practice in OMG MOBC? Yes, okay, let's go and practice. I won't schedule any events, because I want April to be the month everyone can stop and chill and relax, because in May and beyond it gets crazy, because it's Olympics from that point on, and there's going to be events every few days. It just gets. I want to try and avoid fatigue this year, so I want April to be my month to everyone's month off. So March will be the last testing month. So I'm gonna scatter in 2 or 3 other events throughout this month for players to get a bit of rust shaken off on certain big games. Like Pokemon is definitely something I want people playing, because it's been a long time since anyone played. Now Cal's back, I think we've got a better chance of it, and I don't know what Pokemon event it will be, probably Doubles Crafted. Basically at that point we'll get everyone to play that, and yeah. We'll play that and see who wins. That will get them a bit more prepped for the Olympics. What else? I kind of want to do either Overwatch or GTA, some sort of PS4 event. That depends on level of enthusiasm from other people, though. Pool Nation and an official Golf with Your Friends match, I would like. Minecraft Survival. Oh no, not Survival. Sorry, Creative is one I also want to do. Yeah, so I'll be scattering. I'll expect announcements soon for a couple more gold medal matches coming up. But as for tests for new events, it is pretty much just tabletop games that we're doing from now on. Apart from maybe, I am interested to try out that mode that Towboy suggested for Golf with Your Friends, which was a football mode. Like, the hockey mode didn't work out quite well. The goals were fine, but the puck, everyone hated. So So yeah, we'll try out a new mode where we use the golf ball, but with the goals, so it's a football mode, like a custom-made mode, and we'll see how that goes. Other than that, I mean, we need to retry stick fight. There is that as well. Nagi just won a lot of cards. Souly's losing by the looks of it. 6 to 7, that makes 13. She's losing just by a bit. This goes on much longer. I'm probably just gonna. I don't have much more to say really. I've sort of been rambling on. I think match has been going on for about 15 minutes now. The thing is with this sort of thing is it can, because it's RNG based, could go on forever really. Like Nagi was low, but then she just got 6 cards. It could take forever to knock someone out, and to knock 3 people out, oof, that could go on a while. I feel like it would have made sense for Nagi to place here, Cal to place there, Souly to place there, and MT place there, but what do I know? Doodly-doo. I don't know who they are, but it seems a lot of people have been watching our videos recently. I mean, by a lot, I mean relative to our channel. Normally, most of our videos get 1 or 2 views, and usually one of them is me. But Curling's had 6. A couple of the Rocket League games, 9 and 7. The Rocket League games are actually, again, relatively popular for our channel. Then we've got like the mini golf, which has absolutely no views. I don't think I ever posted that on the Discord though. So, oh no, wait, yes I did. Yes I did. For those who are interested, I think our most watched video is about 89 views, and it was just a random session of us playing OMG MOBC one time. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, I'm being stupid. I'm already on my channel, aren't I? Ooh, look at all these analytics. Let's make it lifetime. Average view duration, 5 minutes. Watch time, 7,716 minutes. Ooh, really? That's a lot of minutes, actually, for our channel. Oh, fucking hell. Our estimated revenue is $0, surprisingly. 1,542 views in total, 9 likes, 36 dislikes. Oh, no. Oh, no. Apparently our gender views are 100% female, 0 male. I don't know how the hell that's happened. That absolutely cannot be correct. 289 comments. That also sounds completely false. That doesn't sound right at all. 14 shares, 104 videos and playlists, and 12 subscribers. Where the hell did we get 1,500... No, wait, sorry, what was that? 289 comments. Where the fuck did that come from? Where the fuck did that come from? We do not have that many comments at all. Let me click on that, see what... Maybe something a bit more in depth. Oh, wait, no. 33 on that one. That's weird. This is really interesting, actually. I don't know... There's a few videos with way more comments than I expected. Let me test one out. Like, let's just take this one, for instance. That's really weird. Apparently there's a few videos I've got a lot of comments. Some of them are coming back to me. Like my What the Butler Said videos. A lot of people did used to comment on them sometimes. Our most watched video is What the Butler Played, Telltale Batman episode. Really? Well, in terms of watch time, 354 minutes spent watching. 13 views. But the highest view, I wasn't far off. The most views on any video is 2017 Olympics OMG MOBC Kawaka, which is 88 views. That was the first event. Well, it was the second event of the 2017 Olympics. 88 views. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's go by views. Oh no, wait. No, we've got one above 100. Holy shit. Tobog plays OMG MOBC on the 8th of April 2017, which I believe was a practice session for the Olympics. That has got 111 views, but only a watch time of 133 minutes. Whereas the Kawaka has 88 views with a watch time of 278 minutes. Don't know who the people are who are watching these. And then it's the Rise of Legends tournament that Quick uploaded. 5-year anniversary mini OMG games. Pool, karaoke night, Minecraft Creative, Cards Against Humanity. Nothing since the Olympics is in the top 10. I'm amazed it seems to be like our OMG stuff is quite popular. I don't really know why. 60% from America, 22% from the UK, 4.2% from Mexico, 3.3% from Finland, yeah, we all know who that is, and 3.3% from Canada. I can't go over this gender chart, though. I don't know where the fuck they've got that from, but that is completely false. Alright, let's get back to Waifu Battle and see what's going on. Nagi's on 10, Cal's on 22, Soul on 15, and MT on 13. Alright, so Souly's moving it up a bit. This is what she meant by doubling it. We are going to now do 2 cards at a time, which means, like, if you win, you get 6 cards, I think. Yes, you get 6 cards, as well as your own 2. So yeah, that should push things towards an end. I'm a survivor, na 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 na. Sorry, I've been listening to that a lot lately. When you watch the Overwatch League a lot, it you just get that fucking song in your head all the fucking time. Ah, we've had views from all over the world, apparently. $671 views from the United States, 340 from the UK, 35 from Mexico, 73 from Finland, 89 from Canada, 91 from France, 11 from Peru. Solely you're not watching enough videos. 5 from Morocco, 11 from Germany, 22 from Netherlands, 4 from Ireland. It's quite a few. Apparently 72 different countries have watched. I get probably most of these are like what? Wait, why are El Salvador and Uruguay there when they have no views? That's really weird. Anyway, yeah, we've got I imagine a lot of these like bots and shit, but yeah. There's a lot of countries have watched this. Ah. Yar. Can't believe we've got so many dislikes and so few likes. You just start liking my own videos. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not sad like that. Kind of interesting to read all this though. Looks like Nagi's really... I think she's playing her last 2 cards by the looks of it. Souly's got 2 left, Cal on 9, MT on 42. What the fuck? Alright, Nagi's got some cards back. Hang on a sec. When did MT get 42 fucking cards? cards. 2... Souly is nearly out of this. Then Nagi, then I can't believe it, but we're looking at MT getting another gold medal here. Like that would be ridiculous if he did, but it actually looks like it might happen. Okay, someone's been doing some graffiti. And I think Souly is officially out. So everyone left will get a medal. It's very much looking like MT's going to take that gold though. Yep. We'll see though. Things could change. Do 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 do. It looks like Nagi's crashing out here. We should be finishing up this and getting on to Slash within the next 10-15 minutes, I would think. Slash is going to be the more interesting one to watch, I would imagine, because it's much better suited for the Olympics and something we can actually have a successful test with. This is no, don't get me wrong, this is a fun game, it's not really suited for what we're going for. I mean, there's no reason we can't play it again as like a casual game. There's also other versions, like there's like any theme you could think of. There's Top Trump's version for. You got Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, Game of Thrones, whatever. There's all sorts of different ones out there. I think. Oh, Blackie must have won the last round. Maggie's on 4 cards, Cow on 13, MC on 38. I give them credit, they're moving fast. Sometimes in these games you can sort of get bogged down a bit, but they are moving very quickly. Wow, look at Souly's ping! 999, and she's host. It's a good thing we're not playing like any physics-based stuff. Nagi is very dangerous with only 3 cards. I think there's some controversy going on. While this is all happening, let's take a look around this lovely room. I actually like the detail put into this. Look at this. Hang on. Go up. Can I go up? I guess not. I'm as high as I can go. Yeah, look at this room we're set in. This is some nerd-ass room, but it's also quite cool. I don't like the size of the tiny little TV. Oh, is this some sort of like tabletop place? I think it is. It's, you know, hence all the tables. But you got all these cool posters, this crappy little TV. Yeah, it's got to be like a tabletop place. Look at it. Look at those fucking board games. I want to go in there. I want to see what's in there. I see Pacific Rim posters. This is a cool room. I like this. Geeky as all hell, but, you know, as far as I'm concerned, that's a good thing. Right, Nagi's now in silver medal position, although, as she just mentioned, she might be leaving soon. This has gone on for about 55... No, not 55 minutes. It's 35 minutes. The stream is about 40 minutes long at the moment, but we did start about 5 minutes in. I think. I think so, yeah. No, wait, did we? Oh, I don't know. I feel like we did. I'm sure this should be wrapping up pretty soon. Alright, Nagi's done. So, she takes the bronze medal. And Cow and MT... Well, I don't know. Looks like Cow's going out. Oh no, simple. Cow has forfeited. I kind of expected that was going to happen. So as you can see on the screen right now, whoa! It's gold medal for MT, his first to the tabletop games, silver for Cow, and bronze for Nagi. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was Waifu Battle, and I can guarantee you that is not going through to the Olympics, but it was a little bit of fun though, so all's well that ends well. I've been Paramedic 293, I'll be returning in about 10 minutes for Slash.